Okay, so we'll just begin. We'll start by just turning the palms up towards the ceiling and just invite the body just to slowly relax and soften down into the floor. And we're going to begin by closing our eyes and just visualizing the muscles in the pelvic floor. The muscles that extend from the pubic bone at the front to the tailbone at the back. And they also extend from the hip, so that bony part that we sit on, to the opposite side. And as we breathe in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, invite the muscles in the pelvic floor to soften and relax onto the floor. And then we just gently exhale through the mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the eyes closed. Inhaling through the nose for 4. Let the whole body begin to soften now. And exhale through the mouth for 6. One more deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and just pause at the end and let go through the mouth for 6. Lovely. So now the pelvic floor muscles are nice and relaxed, and our whole body now is feeling a wee bit more relaxed as we've brought our awareness to our breath. We're now going to work on contracting the pelvic floor muscles. So the cue that works for most people is to think about squeezing the muscles around the back passage and lifting them up. So we think of those muscles like a hammock. We're going to squeeze at the back, lift up and forwards, and let go. Feel them soften back down to the floor. So we're going to squeeze and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing and let go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Continue in your own time. Think about keeping the buttock muscles soft. You shouldn't see yourself lifting up and down. And let go. You should feel a definite lift of the muscles off the floor as you contract and lift. And then a definite release and softening as you let go. Lovely. 2 more sets and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to do our fast squeezes now, so that's squeezing as hard as you can and lift, and then let go fully. So the key is just to continue to keep breathing, don't hold your breath. So we're going to squeeze, let go, squeeze, let go, 3, let go, 4, let go, and 5, let go. Lovely. We're going to come onto our knees now, just taking our soft ball, or if you don't have a soft ball, even just a burst football or a rolled up towel in between the knees. And we're going to push up onto the knees and gently press the ball together. So feeling the pelvic floor muscles underneath now, just gently contract and lift up. Feel like you're hugging your belly button back in towards your spine. Soften the shoulders down your back, and we're going to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and then turn the palms forwards 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pulses on the inhale and 5 pulses on the exhale. Keeping the neck nice and long. Relax the feet out behind. Lovely. Softening back now down onto the heels, and we're going to push up onto the knees and reach the arms just past the ears and soften. So visualize that you're standing on your knees. Feel the buttock muscles gently engage as you press up. Lovely. We're going to iron out that little crease that we keep at the front of our hips. Lovely, last time. And we're going to hold here. Visualize we've got a band in our hand and we're going to pull down to one side and release. Feel the muscles around the side of your body gently work. Still pressing the knees together and keep breathing. We can exhale to pull down, inhale to release. And then let's add some rotation. So pull down and look behind, release, come forwards. And you're just gently feeling the pelvic floor muscles or slightly lift it through the inhale and the exhale. Lovely. Soften the left arm to floor. Open up the fingers now and reach the right hand to ceiling as you melt the left fingertips down towards the outside of your knee into mermaid. And switch. And switch. Taking the wee ball out now, take the left foot forwards and we're going to press the ball to ceiling as we sweep forwards into thigh stretch. Feel that nice stretch down the front of your right thigh. And to deepen that stretch a wee bit further, we're going to side bend to your left and release, come back. Feel the space open in between the ribs as you open into your side bend. Lovely. Coming back, taking the weight through the back knee now, lowering the ball to shoulder height. We're going to gently open and gaze back into our palm, into bow and arrow. Lovely. Switching sides, take the left foot behind, take the right foot forwards and gently sweep forward into thigh stretch and now side bend to the right, release. And lowering the ball down to shoulder height and opening up into bow and arrow. Feel that gentle stretch in between the shoulder blades. Allow the muscles in the shoulder just to melt down your spine. Lovely, last time. Lovely. Coming now up onto the feet. And we're going to start with the right foot behind and move into our lunges. So we're going to just gently lower the right knee towards the floor, keeping the rest of the body stacked up. So lifting the chest up to ceiling, lengthen through the spine. And let's add in some rotation. So we're going to open to the right. Lovely. Lovely. And switch sides. Stepping the right foot forwards, take the left foot behind and gently lower the left knee towards the floor. Lovely. And adding in some rotation now. Open to the left. Lovely. Stepping forwards now. Taking the feet just a hip distance apart. And we're going to push up into calf raise. So gently hover the heels off the mat. Allow your head just to float up towards the ceiling. Instead of going forwards and back, we're going to just gently go up and down. And we're going to add a ball press. So press, release, and press, release. Lovely. We're going to keep the right foot forwards now, and we're going to just march on the spot. Lovely. Before we switch sides, we're going to take the feet slightly wider and just drop into a deep squat. So hugging the ball into your chest. And then we're going to add in some wood chops. So extend the ball to the right ankle and open. Lovely. And switch. Lovely. Bringing the feet back to hip distance, ball in the left hand now. And off we go, marching with the ball overhead. Lovely, taking the ball into both hands once more. And we're going to melt down through our centre. Release the ball towards the feet. And then inhale, peel back up, roll the shoulders back and down the spine. And press. And rotate. And rotate. And once more. Lovely. Coming down onto the mat now, onto all fours. Popping the wee ball in between the knees now. And once more, we're going to just gently press the knees together. Feel the pelvic floor muscles gently engage, and the tummy muscles. And we're going to press up into our cat stretch. And let go. We can add the breath, we can exhale to round the spine. Inhale to release and soften. Allow the pelvis to lead the way. Release the tailbone and then scoop it under. Lovely. Coming back to a neutral position now, we're going to curl the toes underneath. And we're going to take our body weight forwards onto our hands and hover the knees. For anybody that's pregnant doing this, in this position you're thinking about gently hugging the baby back into your spine. And once more. Taking the hands forwards now and uncurl the toes. We're going to reach forwards into a half plank on the exhale. And then inhale, release into our polar bear stretch, which is where you soften the chest to the floor and lift the hips to ceiling. Feel a strong stretch in the mid-back. Still pressing the knees gently together. So we're releasing hips to ceiling and scoop the hips under and press forwards. Let's add in a few mini presses for the last 2 or 3. So we're going to exhale to half plank and press. Inhale to lower, reach the hips to ceiling. And once more. Lovely. Taking the wee ball out, now leave it at the top of your mat. We're going to come to rest on our forearms. And take the right hand, reach it behind the left elbow. Take the knees nice and wide. And soften your right ear to the mat. Just hold them for 4 or 5 breaths in this thread the needle pose, feeling a really strong stretch in the mid-back. And switch. Lovely, coming back up through centre, keep the knees wide, heels together, and now sit right back on the heels. Pop your hands on your ball and rest down into shell stretch. Holding that wee stretch, you're thinking about taking the breath deep into the pelvis. And now invite the muscles in the pelvic floor to relax once more. So inhaling for 4 through the nose in the shell stretch. Pause and then exhale through the mouth. And with each deep breath, think about progressively relaxing the pelvic floor. Think about opening up, creating space, softening and letting go. Lovely, one more time. Lovely, that's us, well done, thank you.